Okay, y'all, so this is a quick little intermission because I just finished recording this video, and it was supposed to be, what your next partner, future partner is going to be like, but I feel like it's more so of what you need to be looking out for. So before you go into this reading, know that you can always make different choices and different decisions, that none of this is set in stone. Too, that it is general as always, so it may not apply to your situation. And three, that if you are continuing to encounter the same type of people, the same types of relationships, it is because you're not learning something. So just keep that in mind, because I feel like a lot of what I picked up is like somebody you're already dealing with. You've already dealt with this person, whether it's the same exact person or just somebody who's similar to everybody else that you've dealt with. So I just wanted to throw this in real quick as a disclaimer that yes, it is supposed to be focused on your next partner. Your next partner does not mean that is going to be a lifetime partner. Just means the next person that you're going to encounter and ultimately start some sort of relationship with, if that's what you choose to do. So okay, go watch the video now. Thank you. Welcome back to the channel. If you are returning, if you are new here, welcome. I am the Blunt Reader. This is going to be a pick a card reading to see what your future partner is going to look like, act like, any information Spirit needs you to know about your future or next partner. Please keep in mind that this is general, so it cannot and will not resonate with every single person who is watching this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so that when I post a new video, you are notified. Also, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what group you chose and if you have an idea of who this person is, or if you haven't met this person at all yet. So we have 3 different groups here. This is group number 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, 3. I am going to give you a few seconds to meditate. Allow a number or numbers to come to you. If you get more than one number, then by all means go with that. Trust your intuition, trust your gut and what you feel. There's no right or wrong way to do this. If you need more time, feel free to pause the video and press play when you are ready to begin. But if you are ready, let's go ahead and get started with group number 1. Group number 1, your first oracle card here we have is codependency. Addictions are affecting your love life. We have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So for some of you, I'm feeling like this is a person that you already know. You already have history with this person. With getting to know each other here, this could mean that there's been some sort of separation between the two of you. Maybe it's been for some time. The number 4 is coming up, so it could be 4 months, 4 years. You could have been in a relationship with this person for 4 years, but I feel like there's been some sort of change that would require you both to really get to know each other all over again. If this is somebody new, then I feel like this is saying to, 1, take your time in this situation and really get to know each other. Go beyond just the surface level. With love yourself first and codependency being here, I feel like this person may be a little bit insecure. Could be because of a relationship that either they're just getting out of or they just haven't healed from yet. I do feel like this person is going to be closed off, if I'm being honest. But stay optimistic about your love life. This could also be somebody who has kind of, in a way, given up on love and relationship. Like, whoever this person is, they went through something that was very difficult for them to go through in a relationship, like letting their guard down, being open, being vulnerable, and that not working out. So I feel like they have, in a way, it's like a negative outlook on love. And so it is really going to require that you be patient with this person if this is somebody that you want to be with. But I also feel like with love yourself first, this is a message for you to make sure that you make yourself a priority, that this doesn't turn into a trauma bond, and that it is actually a genuine connection. I feel like this is somebody that you may either meet through a mutual friend, or you introduce this person to your friends, and they're just like, I don't know about them. Because looking at this getting to know each other card, like, both of these women are looking at him like, boy, please. This person could be quite the charmer, is what I'm hearing. And maybe that's kind of what you like. I mean, I feel like physically, they're definitely going to be your type, whatever that type is for you. This is going to be somebody that you find very attractive, but I also feel like whatever your type is, they fit that mold, not just physically, but, you know, emotionally and how they are in relationships. You tend to deal with the same type of person. So this could be just another lesson. Different person or the same person, and there's a need for you to learn something here. Like, I don't know. I just don't trust nobody who sit up that straight, because nobody really sits like that. Like, what are you hiding? Why are you sitting like that? That's why they looking at him like that. Like, boy, what's wrong with you? Like, neither one of them look like they're interested in what he has to say, especially the younger one. But love yourself first. Make sure that you give yourself love before you try to get this person to love you. Because we got Cupid or whatever that's supposed to be back there in the background who's trying to work on him, because this person is going to need some help. And when it comes to love, and he trying to like pull away and she's pulling on him, don't lose yourself trying to get this person to be available to you emotionally. Maybe that's your type. You like the... I'm not going to say you like them, but you tend to attract people who are emotionally unavailable. And I feel like this person may be emotionally unavailable. And maybe them coming into your life is a test to see if you're going to fall for the okie doke again, or are you going to do something different. So just be mindful of that. We'll see what else comes out. For your next oracle, we have Liar. That's why they looking at him like that. Because it just, look, we have increased money, consistent, clarity, respect issues, will get back together, and seek expert help. So like I said, for some of you, this is definitely a person that you've dealt with before. With will get back together here, like you already know the type of person this is. We have liar here, so this could be somebody who lies. We have consistent here, but the fact that liar is here and those other cards, the other oracle cards that came out, I feel like this is a person who has issues with being consistent. We got liar, we got respect issues. I feel like consistent is really the need to be consistent, but I don't really know if this person is consistent unless they're just consistently lying. But we'll get back together here. I feel like even if this person is a liar, like they know how to talk themselves out of any situation and they can get what they want. I feel like this person is also somebody who likes to give gifts, but it's usually a gift like, you know, I fucked up, so here's a gift to say I'm sorry. But it's like, if you're going to apologize with changed behavior. Don't apologize and then just do the same thing all over again. We have stop talking, shut your mouth and listen. And we have you are loved, you are here for a reason, don't fuck it up. So we have love yourself first. So for you, I feel like this is just another lesson, because there's something that you're not getting. One, there's a need for you to love yourself, to practice self-love, to not settle for the same type of people, the same people who lie to you, the people who are not consistent, the people who do not respect you, do not respect your boundaries, whatever the case may be. Stop settling And with this stop talking, I feel like it's exactly that. Like, don't continue to give your energy to a person or people that just disregard everything you say anyway. With clarity being here, this is also saying to listen to your intuition. Listen to what you feel you should do. That's where you get the clarity, which is here. It says shut your mouth and listen. So stop talking so much and listen more. Listen and you'll know what to do in this situation. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Lovers. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Six of Pentacles. We also have the Nine of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. For some of you, I already feel like you're in a relationship with this person. Like you're still in a relationship with them. We have the Two of Cups, we have the Lovers here, so definitely a soulmate connection. But just because somebody is your soulmate does not mean that you're supposed to be with them forever, especially with this Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords is an ending that is supposed to lead to a new beginning, but with this Wheel of Fortune being here, I feel like it's just a repetitive cycle. It's either going to be with the same person or there's somebody new who's coming in, but the outcome is going to be the same if you don't learn the lesson. I feel like this person that you are connecting with either already or you will be is very much so emotionally closed off. They're very guarded. There's Nine of Wands energy here. But this Nine of Pentacles in reverse is your energy because you don't know your value and your worth, or not fully, because if you did, then you wouldn't continue to settle for the same type of people. You wouldn't continue to settle for crumbs if you knew your value and your worth. I feel like, in a way, the people that you encounter are like projects and you feel like you can fix them. And you want to fix them. You want to be the person who helps them to heal and to love and to open up and to do all of these things, but that's not on you. I feel like this is a group of people who like to fix. Fixer-uppers. That's what you like. Or at least that's what you choose to entertain. It's like you know you shouldn't be with this person, but you're still with them, or you're still talking to them, or you're still considering being with them. Both of these queens are here, but they're not upright. And with this Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this is you not being secure in who you are as a person and what you have to offer. So there's some work that needs to be done internally, especially with you are loved and love yourself first. There says that there's a lack of self-love here, and that you really have to nurture the relationship that you have with yourself, how you view yourself, in order to attract or get into relationships with different types of people. Because I honestly feel like whoever this next person is either one, somebody you already know and you've dealt with before, or two, it's going to be somebody new, but the energy surrounding the connection is going to be just like all of the other connections, because you haven't learned the lesson yet. You haven't learned what you needed to learn from these types of situations. But I do feel like the people that you encounter are ultimately you. I mean, the people that we encounter are mirrors of who we are, and we get triggered in order to show us parts of ourselves that need to be worked on, that need to be healed, that need to be acknowledged. With this Lovers card, I just keep looking at the fact that they're both snakes. Two of a kind. It's not like it's very different energies, like, I don't know, a bunny and a snake. No, it's the same thing. Not saying that you are a snake, but you both have the same issues that needs to be worked on. One, it could be from past relationships that you haven't necessarily healed from, so you're just creating a trauma bond, and it's like you're both in this relationship but neither one of you are really 100% available emotionally. You're both on guard. You both don't trust each other. Don't trust people in general. I feel like this person is very stubborn, very much so stuck in their ways, but I also feel like they know how to get what they want from you. They're good with their communication. Not that they're communicating effectively, but they know what to say, they know what to do, they know when to do it, how to do it. They know you. They may not pay attention a whole lot, but they do pay attention to the things that are going to help them get their way, basically. For some of them, they don't have a good relationship with their mother. That's part of the reason why they are the way that they are. Not as an excuse, but that's where it stems from. Part of it. I'm hearing a vendetta against women, so that makes sense. Because it's like my own mama didn't want me. She didn't care. She didn't love me. So why would I trust anybody else if the woman that gave birth to me, the woman who is supposed to care about me and love me, doesn't? Like, why would anybody else? And I feel like it's for you wanting to be there, wanting to show this person that everybody is not like that. It's like you're trying to help somebody with their problems and their issues, and you haven't even, dealt with your own, whatever those may be for you. I definitely feel like this is the type of person who likes to buy gifts. Like, if you like flowers, they'll buy you flowers. If you like jewelry, they'll buy you that. It feels like their love language, or at least the way that they express love, would be through buying you something, buying gifts or like acts of service. It's not really going to be me expressing my love for you or expressing the fact that I care about you. I'm just going to buy you something, and that's my way of saying that I love you, that I care about you, that I like you, that I'm interested in you. This person has no problem spending money, so if they have no problem spending money, I feel like they're getting money, or they're not concerned about money. For some of you, I feel like you're okay with this arrangement because you're not really looking for a committed relationship. It's just like, look, you could be my sugar daddy and I'm just not giving you no sugar type situation is what I'm picking up here. Like, at the end of the day, you do your thing, I'm doing my thing, just make sure you come through when I need you type situation. So for some of you, if what you're looking for is that type of arrangement, then, I mean, looks promising. But if you are looking for like a committed relationship, you're not going to get it from this person. I also get the sense that this person is very overprotective. Sometimes it may be a little bit too much. The overall thing that I'm picking up here is that this person may feel however they feel about you. They may like you, they may love you, they may care about you, but they're not going to necessarily communicate that. So the way that they do things, it may not sit right with you. Like, this person being very overprotective, instead of this person saying something like, let me know when you make it home, or let me know where you're going. I just want to make sure you're good, make sure you're okay, and you made it to your destination safely. Like, it's not going to be like, I want to know this because I care and I'm concerned. It's just going to be like, almost like somebody who's very insecure and wants to know your every move, but it is really not like that. It's not that this person is trying to keep tabs on you. I mean, I feel like they could be insecure, but not to that level of, I need to know what you're doing every second of every day. It is more so them being concerned about your well-being. They're just not saying that. So like I said, they're good with their words in terms of getting what it is that they want, or making you feel, special, or, that type of thing. But when it comes to communicating effectively and saying the things that are actually on their mind, yeah, they don't. I feel like this could also be somebody who battles depression. I'm also feeling like mood swings, but I kind of feel like they go hand in hand. Like when this person starts to feel, depressed or blah or whatever it is, they don't register it as I'm depressed or, this is what I'm experiencing or I don't know what I'm experiencing. It comes across as just mood swings, which could also be why they're not very consistent, because they disappear when they're going through things, but they don't really know how to communicate what it is that they're going through, or they just don't want to admit it. So I feel like this is the type of person that suffers in silence. I feel like this is somebody that you see a lot of potential in, though. And again, it goes back to that love yourself first. Make sure that you are putting yourself and what you want ahead of the relationship. I mean, in relationships, it's supposed to be about both people. However, especially if you've dealt with this person before, I just feel like the message is don't lose yourself trying to save this person, because they have to want to save themselves. They have to want help, to want to do things differently, and so do you. You have to want something different. So I feel like this next person is either somebody you've already dealt with, and it's just an ongoing back and forth type situation, or this is somebody new that's coming in, but ultimately it's just to help you learn this lesson that you aren't learning. Part of that lesson goes back to you loving yourself first and foremost, developing that relationship with yourself so that you don't continue to engage in the same types of relationship with the same type of people. This is also about making sure your relationship is balanced, that you're not giving more than the other person. So, group one, I hope that this was helpful for you, that it gives you some guidance, some clarity, and some insight. Be sure to like this video and leave me a comment down below if it resonates with you. Group number two, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. We have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So with attraction and worth waiting for, I feel like this is somebody that you have been manifesting, that you've been actively working on calling this person into your life. It reminds me of the calling in your soulmate card, or whatever the name of it is. But I do feel like this is somebody that you are attracting. This could be somebody that you will have children with if you desire to have children. This could also be somebody that you are currently with and you are expecting a child with this person. For some of you, I feel like you are going to some sort of party or event. Could be for Christmas, could be for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I feel like it could also be a birthday. So it could be an upcoming birthday party or a birthday party that you will go to, and you could meet this person there. This person is... I'm hearing world traveler, so somebody who likes to travel a lot. I also feel like this is somebody who could have moved and lived in a lot of different locations. So either they are in the military, the army, something like that, or their parents were, and that's why they moved and traveled a lot. But I just feel like this is somebody who really enjoys traveling, participating in different cultures is what I'm hearing. So this is the type of person, when you go on vacation, like, they don't want to do with all what the tourists are doing. They want to do what, the locals do. I get that this person is very much so extroverted, like they can make friends anywhere they go. They would talk to anybody. It's like they're the life of the party. I feel like that energy may be different than yours, because you may be more introverted. And so, there is this different energies. But I feel like they mesh well. I feel like they mesh well because this person understands that you may not necessarily be that way, or it could be vice versa. You could be the extroverted one and they could be more introverted. But I feel like there's a mutual understanding of, okay, just because I like being around a lot of people and I like being the center of attention, like my partner may not necessarily like that. So it's taking that into consideration, and compromise is what I'm feeling. You're able to kind of compromise on that. I do feel like if you are someone who desires to be married and have kids, this can happen with this person, because whatever your ideal is as far as relationship and what the end goal is, you two are on the same page. I get that this person is very business savvy, so they could have their own business or the career field that they are in. They're like responsible for a lot. They have a lot of responsibility. I'm getting like director, so they could be the director of something. They could have their own business or businesses, or they are in like some management top tier position is what I'm feeling. There's a lot of exciting energy. This person has a lot of energy, so I feel like they would definitely be the more extroverted one. I'm getting an arcade, so this could be somewhere that you go for a date, like they take you to an arcade, or just somewhere that's more casual, more laid back, but you get to really let loose is what I'm getting. Very carefree, like you can be a kid basically with one another. Family is very important to this person. I feel like they come from a very big family, but it's also a very close family. So, you know, they having dinners like every Sunday, every holiday, they always get together for something. I just feel like it's a big family. They're all a lot of fun. And if you're more introverted, it may be a lot, because I feel like the whole family is just real loud. It's loud but fun, basically. It reminds me of like Italian families, because usually when I see them on TV or in the movies, like they're really loud and laughing and having a good time. Like everything is always high energy. Or like Hispanic families, Puerto Rican families, you know, that type of thing. No offense to anybody, but y'all know how y'all are. This person is also somebody who likes to cook and likes to try different food, going back to that, you know, participating in different cultures. They're also very big on animals. So I feel like this is somebody who will have pets, dogs, cats, whatever type of pets. They just like animals. Okay, so moving into your other cards, we have yes, we have just busy, we have self-love, wandering eye, inconsistent, and we have winter. So with winter, like I said, I definitely feel like for some of you, you're meeting this person at some type of like holiday party. It could be a birthday if you have a birthday, or know somebody whose birthday is either in December or January. Yeah, I just feel like you're meeting them at some sort of event, some sort of function that you are attending. With just busy, because I do pick up that this person, if they don't have their own business, then they're in some like top level position. So I do feel like they are busy a lot of the time, which may also tie into this being inconsistent. And I feel like for you, with this person possibly being inconsistent, it may trigger something within you, especially because self-love is here, that may make you feel like, oh, well, this person just isn't interested in me, or they must be talking to somebody else, or, you know, your mind starts to wonder about why this person isn't being consistent with you, why they're not talking to you the way that they always have, or, you know, it's just like something seems off about it. But I feel like it is because this person has a lot of responsibility on their plate, and I don't feel like it would be intentional that they're not communicating in the way that they always have. I just feel like in a way they have a one track mind. So it's like I'm focused on this right now, and until I finish what I'm doing, like that's the only thing that I am concerned with. I know for me, I'm that way, especially when I'm working. Like if I'm working on something, nothing else matters. Like nothing else exists. I don't eat nothing. I don't drink. I don't respond to text messages. I don't answer phone calls. Like I have tunnel vision when I'm working on the things that I need to get done. And then once I'm done with that, then it's like, okay, now I can focus on everything else, which isn't, necessarily the best way to do things, but it is the way that I do things, and I feel like this person is that way as well, especially when it comes to them being at work and getting their work done. I feel like the issue of priorities may come up because you may not necessarily feel like you are at the top of this person's list at times, but again, I don't necessarily feel like it's intentional. It's just, it's how their mind works. So, your next oracle, we have step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. And we have fuck. Shit is about to get real. Fuck, you need your people around. I feel like this person, and I think I said this before, that, they like to cook, they like to eat different types of food. So I don't feel like this is somebody who is, I'm not going to say that they're not health conscious, but they definitely don't deprive themselves of the things that they enjoy. With this shit is about to get real card, they could be experiencing something. This could also tie into this just busy. Maybe around the time that you meet this person, they just have a whole lot going on, and so they become a little bit distant because they are working on or working through whatever this may be. So we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Six of Swords. The Four of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. We also have the Knight of Cups. The Seven of Wands. The Two of Pentacles. The Five of Cups again, the Empress, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Wands, and the Sun. So I'm definitely feeling like this is somebody who just got out of a relationship. And maybe not just got out of the relationship, but they were in a relationship, feels like a long-term relationship. Could be a marriage with this Four of Wands, and they could have children or a child with this person, with the Empress being here. The Six of Swords says that they moved away from something. This could also be physically moving away, because I do feel like this is somebody who travels a lot, or they just move around a lot, or they have in the past. We have the Five of Cups here twice. We have a lot of wands here, so this person could be a fire sign, a Leo specifically, or a Sag, but could also be an Aries. I feel like this is somebody who wants a big family, even though I feel like they're also a part of a big family. Like they want their own big family. They want a lot of kids. This person is very spontaneous. They don't like things to be, the same all the time. This is the type of person who will just be like, hey, let's take a trip to, I don't know, the Bahamas. And you'd be like, right now? Like, yeah, this is somebody who just likes to get up and go. I do feel like there's a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry between the two of you. I also feel like it doesn't take a whole lot for you two to become pregnant. So if you're not looking to get pregnant, then you might want to take the necessary precautions. I feel like this person either really likes the color red. It's either something that they wear a lot or like they have a red car. But red is standing out to me. For some of them, they have pretty wide nostrils. I don't know. That's just what Spirit said, so okay. Texas is also standing out to me. So this person could be from Texas. They could live in Texas. You could live in Texas. I also feel like this person is like, while they like being spontaneous and maybe they live a fast-paced lifestyle, what they would really prefer is to be like in the middle of nowhere, like in the middle of the country, like on a farm or on a ranch, living that type of lifestyle. Maybe that's somewhere like they want to retire, or when they settle down and have kids and have a family, they want to move or live in this type of area where there's not a whole lot going on. For some of them, they're an artist of some type. I feel like for some of them, they do like tattoos, possibly. I'm seeing a drawing, a painting, so some type of art. A Gemini moon is what I'm picking up. So they could have a Gemini moon placement in their natal chart. There are almond-shaped eyes. I feel like they have very bright eyes though, regardless of the color. There's like a sparkle to them, if you will. But I'm picking up more of an almond shaped. This person likes to laugh a lot. I feel like they can make anybody laugh. It's something that they're good at. This could also be somebody who doesn't always take things as serious as maybe they need to. They could definitely be a Sagittarius because they laugh about everything. Everything is funny, even if it's not funny. So they could definitely be a Sagittarius, or they have that somewhere in their natal chart. I feel like this person is a bit of a chameleon in the sense that they can pretty much adapt to whatever environment they are in, which isn't always a good thing. It just really depends. But I feel like this is more like you could take this person to meet your mom, your family, and they'll fit in with your family regardless of how your family is. You could take this person to an art gallery or a museum or something and they would be able to fit in. But you could also take them in the middle of the hood and they'll be able to fit in there. Like they can easily adapt to whatever environment they are in. I feel like this person could be close to their mom. The mom might be a little bit overbearing though. Yeah, I definitely feel like this person is somebody who's like, even if they don't live in the country, they like to do like all that type of stuff. Like going fishing, riding like dirt bikes in the mud. I don't know if that has an actual name, but the stuff that you do in the country in the middle of nowhere where you gotta make up shit because there's nothing else to do, like that type of stuff. Very much so into nature. Their appearance seems, I want to say rustic, but I don't know if that's the right word. And then again, it just depends on where they're going. Like I said, they fit in anywhere. I feel like this person has like facial hair though. Like a 5 o'clock shadow, but it's still, seemingly put together. Like they don't look homeless or anything. The person that I'm picking up on, it's like they're wearing a suit, but it's also like they have some edge to them. This person also is a collector of something. I feel like it would be something that you wouldn't necessarily expect by looking at this person. So it could be like action figures, comic books, cards, I don't know, something like that. Some type of collectible. I also feel like they are really fascinated and enjoy learning about cars. Could be a specific type of car. I feel like they would be more like old school cars, muscle cars. They're really good with their hands and fixing things, like a handyman type of person. If this is a woman, then this could also be somebody who's good with their hands in other ways. Not like that, but like at making things, fixing things. They could be a good cook. Maybe they design something. I do feel like this is somebody that you could have a good relationship with, somebody that just gets you, like you get one another. You understand one another. You both have your own little quirks, but it works, is what I'm getting. I feel like even though this person might have gotten out of a marriage or a relationship that didn't necessarily go that well or end on the best of terms, I still feel like they're open to a relationship and to love, not really closed off and guarded here with this Nine of Wands in reverse. I mean, the Four of Pentacles is here, which is about holding on to something. This could be about being guarded, but I feel like they're still willing, though. If they feel like it's worth it, if they feel like you're worth it, they'll let you in. There you have it, group number 2. I hope that this was helpful for you. Be sure to leave me a comment down below. Like this video, subscribe if you have not, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Group number 3, we have wedding. The situation involves marriage. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. In passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So with this new person, I feel like it's one of those situations where you meet somebody and it feels like you've known them forever, because you've known them in a past life. Even though we don't have the past life relationship card out, I do feel like this is a situation that involves somebody from a previous life. This is somebody that you could get married to or just have a long-term commitment if marriage is not something that you want. But I also feel like you're both going to trigger one another a lot more than anybody else would be able to trigger you or to kind of pull you out of character, so to speak, because there's some healing work to do within this connection. The passion is going to be there. The chemistry is going to be there. But like any situation, there's always going to be issues and problems that come up. I definitely sense that this person is very private. Like they don't want anybody in their business, in your business. I don't feel like this person has a lot of people that they consider close to them. I do kind of feel like this person is a bit indifferent about the topic of marriage. Not because they don't want commitment or, they're not looking for anything stable along the term. I just feel like it's more like, if you want to get married, then okay, I'll get married because that's something that you desire. But like, I'm cool with us just being together and not taking that step. I do feel like this person is somebody who wants a lot of your time. Not so much in a clingy sense. It's just they like to have uninterrupted time with just you, like just you two. For your other oracle cards, we have spring, having sex. We have jealousy, phone convo, probable, talk about it, relationship will go to the next level, accurate psychic ability, and we have red flags. So some of these red flags, or one of these red flags, could be jealousy. Like I said, with this retreat, I mean, it could be an issue of insecurity and they want to be around you all the time just because they want to know like where you are and what you're doing type situation. But I also feel like it's a bit of selfishness when it comes to, like, if you go out with your friends, this person may feel some type of way because you're not giving them attention because you're with your friends. Hopefully that makes sense. With passion and having sex here, I mean, the physical attraction is definitely there. There could be communication issues or a difference in the way that you communicate. Like one of you may prefer to talk on the phone and the other person may prefer to text. I'm picking up that somebody could have a baby in spring. So somebody could be giving birth during spring. So you could be pregnant now, whether you know that or not. We have drop the fucking ego, vulnerability is hot as fuck. And we have it's not everyone else's fault, it's yours. You are a grown ass adult, stop blaming others for your shit. They may have a big ego and they are also not taking accountability for the mistakes that they make or the things that they do wrong. This goes back to that communication thing though. Like you may want to talk about something that this person is doing and they just don't want to have a conversation about it. It's just like let's just move on. And you know, for you it could be like, no, we can't move on because we haven't discussed it. Like we haven't come to a resolution here. With probable being here, it's like a 50-50 chance. Accurate psychic ability is like my high priestess card, which says to listen to your intuition in this situation. With red flags here, you know, maybe these red flags are trying to tell you something. Not maybe, they are trying to tell you something. And with probable, it's like that Two of Pentacles energy. Not being sure if this is something that could work. Because on one hand, it could lead to something long term, but on the other hand, it's like it takes work and effort to get to that point. And you have to kind of decide what you are willing to negotiate on and what you're not willing to negotiate on. But with this ego and not taking ownership or not taking responsibility for the things that they do, that may be an issue in the long run. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. There you go. The Knight of Pentacles. The World. The Queen of Pentacles. And the King of Swords. So we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. We have counterparts. We also have this King of Swords. King of Swords look real angry. The Three of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles is wanting to build something. This could also be rebuilding something. But the Seven of Swords is some sort of deception. The World, a cycle closing out so that something new can begin. On one hand, I feel like this is somebody who can be very stable, very grounded. They're a provider. They could be doing well financially, have their own business, handling things in the material world. It feels like whatever it is that they do to make a living, to make money, they're doing okay. But it's like this King of Swords energy. Either this is somebody else that the Queen of Pentacles is dealing with, so you could have options here and having to choose between two people. But this could also be this person and them having a bit of a temper, like when they don't get their way. This is the energy that shows up. Because with the Seven of Swords card, like, she has a mask. And it's like, you don't know what version of this person you're going to get. For some of you, this person is, they either live in New York or that's where they're from. But this King of Swords person, he just looked real angry. Just mad at everything. Everything and everybody. Angry. It's an angry bird. We have the King of Cups. The Seven of Cups. The Ace of Wands. The World again. The Magician. The Ace of Swords, the Page of Cups, the King of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Moon. We have wedding here. We have the Hierophant. Both of these talk about marriage. So either you're married to somebody, this person is married to somebody, y'all married to each other. I don't know. Marriage is involved somewhere in this equation. And the Seven of Swords and the Moon card, especially because the Moon card is here with the Hierophant, could say that maybe you don't know that this person is married or vice versa. Maybe this was supposed to be a one-night stand and somebody caught feelings. But we got a lot of masculine energy here and only one feminine energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the King of Swords, the King of Wands. We got a lot of masculine energy here with the Seven of Cups. So it could say that the feminine energy has a lot of options and choices. Shit, maybe the person coming towards you is a whole bunch of different people and you don't really know which direction to go in. But you could be married to one of them, or you were married to one of them, because you have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. It's just all of these extra masculine energies that I don't know what they're doing here. So somebody could have a lot of choices, a lot of options. I'm hearing I'm never going to let you go. So what in the fatal attraction is going on here? You could be married to somebody, or you were married to somebody in the process of getting a divorce, or you're separated, or you broke up with this person. You two could have lived together, but they're not willing to let you go. Or this could be the other way around. Any of what I'm saying can be vice versa. It could be that this other person who is showing an interest in you has some other outside situation, whether they're married to this person, were married to this person, they were in a relationship and this person isn't trying to let them go. I feel like there's definitely going to be a decision that has to be made here, though. We do have red flags here. We do have accurate psychic ability, which again is my High Priestess card. So this is your intuition telling you something. The World makes me think of pregnancy. It's here twice. I said that, somebody could be having a child during the spring. That may also be something that's coming up with this moon energy and the fact that having sex is here. You could be having sex with this person. Like I said, maybe it was something that just started off as strictly sex. And somewhere along the line, somebody caught feelings and became a little bit possessive. With jealousy being here. Yeah, that makes sense. This is supposed to be what's, what your next partner is going to be like, but did anybody have anything promising coming towards them? The hell is going on? I feel like these are all people that y'all are already dealing with. I don't know. I feel like you really got to ask the right questions with this person and be very clear about what the expectations are. Like, are we in a relationship? Are we not in a relationship? What's going on? For some of you, I feel like you find out some sort of information. You find out some truth here with this Ace of Swords. And it may have something to do with this person traveling with somebody else. Hopefully that makes sense. The World is also about traveling. With retreat being here and wedding, for some of you, you may find out that the person that you were talking to got married and you see pictures from possibly a honeymoon or them on vacation. I just feel like you find out something. You get some sort of truth regarding this Seven of Swords here. Because this Seven of Swords lady, she's carrying 5 swords. There's 2 swords in the background. 5 of Swords is conflict. So this could lead to some sort of argument. This Page of Cups is somebody trying to make amends. Trying to apologize. What the hell? But then going back to what I said about this Oracle, it's not everyone else's fault, it's yours. I feel like this person would try to blame somebody else instead of taking responsibility for their part. Like, well, you did X, Y, and Z, or she did X, Y, and Z. They're not really taking ownership of what they did. They're not holding themselves accountable. I don't know. I feel like this whole video should be titled something else, because I mean, it seemed like all the groups had pretty much similar energies. It's just a repetitive cycle of the same thing. So there you have it. Because I don't know, whoever this person is, they're not all that trustworthy. Be clear about what it is that you want, though. If you're just looking to have sex with this person, then, you know, cool. I mean, you may want to use protection if you're not trying to get pregnant by this person, and take the necessary steps to make sure that doesn't happen. But if you're looking for something long term, I mean, probable is here, but somebody has a whole bunch of choices and options with all these people here. I feel like it's the feminine energy, to be honest. Like, the feminine energy may not even want, you know, to settle down right now. And then this person, this masculine energy is like, but I do. And it's like, okay, but I don't. So I don't really know what to tell you. And then they get in their feelings when they realize that the feminine energy has other options and may be talking to and entertaining these other options. And that creates conflict because this person is jealous. I don't know. I hope that this was helpful, that it provides you with some guidance, some clarity, and some insight. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave me a comment down below, like this video, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thebluntreader, and I'll talk to y'all next time. I love you for free.